Happy Halloween, everybody! I'm NegPrimer, and today we are jumping into System Shock 2. Kudos to you if you saw that coming. After yesterday we played System Shock 1. This is a sequel to that, created by a different studio that would go on to become Irrational Games and create the BioShock franchise. So System Shock is kind of the spiritual precursor to BioShock. And we're going to jump right in, right from the get-go, right from the beginning. And we're going to do that largely because I really like this opening cinematic.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine? In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
This is Dr. Ruby Delacroix of the UNN Von Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, the setup there is kind of cool. You can tell they tried to
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
Okay, so
Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street-level recruitment.
street level. Ooh. Hello, ladies. It's an old game still, 1999. So we're gonna head over here to the Tri-Optimum Bank. Actually, never mind. Tri-Optimum Bank. Heavy Noodle. So that's just a straight sign.
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the basic training center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the advanced training area.
Sounds good. So this one, obviously,
To pick
there's
up some basic skills
bit
you'll
more
need
of
to
a
get by in
tutorial.
the service. Welcome, trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now, let's try it out. Move the mouse.
Yeah.
See how it changes where you look?
Yes.
That means you're in shoot mode. Hit the tab key. This puts you in use mode, where you can use your mouse to interact with items in the world. Open your primary MFD, or multifunction display, by clicking on the MFD button near the bottom of the screen. This display shows your strengths in various areas. When you're ready to continue, press the tab key to go back to shoot mode. Try changing between modes until you get the hang of it. Follow the red path along the ground to the next training station. To pick up items, center them on your screen and right-click. This will automatically place that item into your inventory.
Bag of chips.
To view your inventory,
juice.
press the tab key. You can move items around your inventory by left-clicking and dragging them around. To drop an item, drag it from your inventory into the 3D view and release the mouse button.
Okay.
To use items like buttons in computers, center them in your view and click the right mouse button. All usable items will have brackets around them. Highlight the button on the pillar and right-click. This will activate the lift. Try it out. If you can still see your inventory display, it means you're in use mode. Hit tab to return to shoot mode. The object before you is a med hypo. Pick it up and then press tab to go into use mode. Right-clicking on the med hypo will use it and restore some needed hit points. Your hit points are displayed by a bar in the lower left corner of your screen. Many objects in your inventory can be used by right-clicking on them. See the crate in front of you? To search it, center it on your screen and right-click. If you are in use mode, simply move the pointer to the crate and right-click. To take an item from that container, simply left-click on. One of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your PDA. This device stores audio logs, emails, and other useful information. Click on the disk icon near the bottom of your screen to bring up the PDA display.
You can use your
Currently,
PDA at
the
any
contents of
time
your
to play
PDA
any
are
audio
empty.
log or email
Now
you've
pick up the
received.
audio log in
the
front
field,
of you.
the PDA is also used for keeping track of your current mission objectives and obtaining help information.
Now it's time to learn about jumping and mantling. To climb a ladder, simply walk into it and look upward. You'll automatically start climbing the ladder.
Mantling, huh? Alright.
You've done well. Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned, you can repeat the training as often as you wish. If you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here.
So we'll jump into
wannabe.
each of these.
Good to have you on board. Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm. Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can equip the weapon in one of two ways. Bring up your inventory and drag the pistol to your weapons equip slot near the right-hand side of your inventory. If that's too slow for you, you can use the hotkeys on the keyboard. Press 2. If the pistol was in your inventory, it will equip for you automatically. To lock and load the ammo clip, hit the R key or hit the reload button on the lower right corner of your screen. Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing your left mouse button when in shoot mode. Notice how its health bar, some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used.
Laser pistol,
Pick up
huh?
the laser pistol. Now use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will juice up all of your energy-based items. Weapons, batteries, you name it.
Okay. And then we can shoot him with that.
Weapons are not fine wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad.
So that's
To
the
fight the
10
effects
in
of
the
wear
bottom
and
right.
tear, a soldier with maintenance
here.
skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon. Just pick up the tool. Good
So,
work. Now you're ready for the Marines. Take a look at the other training areas first before you enlist.
Inside, we'll teach you the basics.
okay.
Welcome. You'll notice the object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory.
Nope, they don't.
But are instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen. Walk over to the keypad by the door and try out hacking. Use the keypad by right-clicking on it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab.
Hack.
Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Click on the Start button to begin hacking.
So
You'll see a grid of nodes.
difficulty.
Clicking on a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware the ice nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail the hack, and you might break the item you're working on or worse. You can restart your hack attempt at any time by hitting the reset button, though you'll have to pay the nanite cost again.
Well, that worked. I don't really know how that worked. Oh, and there's leaning, too. Ooh. Hold on.
Use the keypad by right-clicking on it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Click on the Start button to begin hacking. You'll see a grid of nodes. Clicking on a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware the ice nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail to hack,
That's just what I
and you
wanted
might
to
break
know.
the item you're working on or worse. You can use nanites to buy items from replicators.
Hi there.
To use a replicator,
Please make your
right-click on it,
selection.
then left-click on the item you wish to purchase. The
And you
item
can
you
also
purchase
hack.
will drop into the slot below. Make sure you pick up your purchases before you leave.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
Gives you a discount. Okay.
You learn the basics of the technical skills. There are several.
Inside, you will learn how to reach out with your mind. Do not.
Let's do some
We've
psi
provided
skills.
you with a virtual interface. The red bar at the lower left of your screen tells you how many psi points you have. Psi points symbolize the current ability to use your psi powers. Psi hypos replenish your psi points. Try using a psi hypo and watch your psi points increase.
Yep.
When you've reached your maximum in psi points, move to the next station. This psi amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up, and then hit the tilde key. Firing the psi amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have access to 2 disciplines,
Tilde key.
cryokinesis and
Okay.
kinetic redirection. Go into use mode and click on the arrows on the bottom right of the screen.
Psi pull.
This will cycle through your
cryokinesis.
available psi disciplines. Later, clicking on the arrows above the number to the left will allow you to select psi disciplines from higher tiers. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you. Be careful. Holding down the mouse button can augment the power, but holding it down for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you. If you run out of psi points, use another psi hypo.
Okay. So you can see how much this is just kind of based on, or how Bioshock became this, or this became Bioshock rather.
Mastery of the mind is a slow but rewarding process. Return to this.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military.
Say
Once you
Navy.
decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. The shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
So let's join the Marines. So you can see it doesn't just throw you in there like the first game did. If anything, there's maybe a little bit too much hand-holding right off the bat. It could have maybe taught us some of this stuff later on. Hey, buddy. Year 1. What's going on, buddy?
Welcome to Space Station Wake Island, Marine. So you've survived basic training at Camp Lejeune. Better still, you've managed to learn a thing or two about standard weapons.
Yep.
But now it's time for the real deal. Your tour of duty will consist of 4 postings over 4 years. The Corps demands a lot of you, grunts, but the Corps is generous. You get to choose your own postings. Head up to the shuttle bays in the center of the Wake Island, and you'll be briefed on what's ahead. When you find the right posting, head into that bay to accept the assignment. Good luck, Marine.
Thanks, buddy. So you can see mission selection. Let me in. This game starts with a fairly prolonged introduction. Not really sure entirely on when we'll get to the next area.
If you're partial to spending time with a lot of high explosives, this posting is for you. There's a lot of heavy lifting, but Ordnance also gets the first pick of booze and other goodies coming aboard the supply ship Gallo. Lock and load. The Navy maintains a survival training school on the surface of Io, the third moon of Jupiter. Pros? Not every boarding party has the luxury of gravity.
+2 agility.
So the Corps strongly recommends.
So let's do strength.
If you're partial to spending time with a lot of high explosives, this posting is for you.
Do this one since it's going to give us the extra strength. Yeah, I think this is another game that would benefit greatly. I hope once they're done with System Shock, they'll jump in and remake System Shock 2 as well. But we'll have to see how that goes. So February 12th, 2112. Your stint above the UNN Gallo is finished. You've spent more exciting years, haven't you, Marine? If you ever look at another UNN packaging crate, you'll put a bullet in your head, but you've used this time and bulked up considerably. Bucked up. Boom. And then we jump in just right in here. So this time...
A tour of duty aboard the Antigua should let you pick up some one-on-one beam weapon training from
energy weapon and cyber affinity,
the automated
heavy
asteroid
weapon
ore
and cyber
facility
affinity,
JM-432. Dummy ammunition, live ammunition, moving targets,
weapons.
Stationary targets, live targets. The Port MacArthur training facility has
February 23rd, 2113. Time to get out of the Port MacArthur. Time to get out of Port MacArthur and back to Wake Island Station. You've got to pick up and refill more ammo casings than you can count. You even got to occasionally play the live target in an expert exercise. Still, you can't spend a year at the Mac without learning something. You picked up a good amount of standard weapon skill and even impressed some of Mac's technicians. You've gained +2 standard weapons. That throws us, and then we get another choice.
the colony air
+1
service
repair.
gets the Belize
+1
trading
modify.
stations long. The UNN
+1
Secretary
maintenance.
the
Let's go
Belize
with-
trading
Let's go
the
with
colony
repair.
air service gets the dregs of the fleet, and the Antigua is the
Again, I could sit there and listen to that flavor text, but kind of want to rush just a little bit. So February 9th, 2114. Get back to Wake Island Station pronto. Your tour of duty on the UNN Antigua is finished. You kept the Antigua running for 6 months when every system in the book crashed daily. But your real problems came when the convicts the air service was shipping through decided to try to revolt. It took the rest of the trip to get the smell of explosives out of the air scrubbers, but you've learned how to repair the damn things. Gained 1 repair. Okay, and then we're getting an incoming message to us. Assignment to the Von Braun. Application to join the crew of the Rickenbacker has been approved. Report to Shuttle Mayfair at Port Frisco. Get ready to become part of history, soldier.
Shuttle A-138. You have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2. Welcome aboard, soldier.
5 months later, on the Von Braun near Tau Ceti 5, 67 trillion miles from Earth.
Reinitializing memory strings. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory.
T-minus 3 years on the memory restoration. Error.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the Computer Ops Staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now.
Deck 4.
Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
Critical decompression hazard in the cryo recovery suite. Evacuate immediately.
That's weird. So start off with a wrench. That may seem familiar. Break some stuff that's in my way.
The entire sector is depressurizing. The low vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space. Move it!
Crisis Sector access card picked up. And
great. Gotta change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
45100. Well, I'm not the only person alive. Oh my gosh! Shift is crouch. That's a little awkward.
Warning. Decompression event imminent. Please move immediately to cryo recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
Oh. That's an even bigger wrench.
This power cell is dead. There should be a recharger nearby. Just use it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices in your possession. After you've recharged the cell, plug it into the auxiliary power unit. That should open the airlock door. Be quick about it. The vacuum seals won't hold up much. Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room. 1 for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
Okay. Let's talk about these things. Insufficient cyber modules. Discipline first. So you can upgrade a bunch of different things here. Hack, repair, modify, maintenance. And then this. Cybernetic affinity, agility, psionic, endurance. How much do we have? Well, we only have one. Okay. Alright, well. I keep hitting the wrong button. He had a psi amp. Maybe I should have checked all these doors. Ah! I don't know why that popped open the, Oh, must because I ran into him. Okay. Whoa.
Can somebody let me out? I can't find my card. Please, let me out of here.
Creepy. We can see this is a little bit more horror than the first one was. More competently done, I want to say. More. They've had more time at it. Is probably the best way to do it.
Hey Doc, a security bot showed up with orders from you to place this grunt into the recovery freezer. I'm no cyber doc, but I know a plant job when I see one. I suppose you know they outlawed R-grade cyber goodies after that fiasco back on Citadel Station. But hey, I just work here, right?
Let's try hacking this. Hack skill 1 required. Oh. I can't hack that, and I didn't get a code for it anywhere. Hacking, numerous... Okay. So you can see right away that I invested in the wrong thing to unlock those. That's not to say that I'll never get another chance or anything like that, or that I put my points in wrong. Just that. Yeah. Okay.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Oh. Oh man. Don't know if you heard him there. He said you cannot hide forever. There's a little bot in there. We might actually... Access denied. bottle of whiskey.
Why is it that no one listens to me? The security protocols on the Xerxes system are clearly immature. Some idiot hacked into the primary data loop last night and made
I do wish...
Xerxes sing Elvis Presley songs for 3 hours. I finally had to pull the voice subsystem offline.
Can't even go in there anyways.
What would happen if someone with a real agenda got into him?
Medical bay. Oh, Jesus. It's so, like, it's so...
Damn.
Weird.
The power outage has also taken out access to this bulkhead. It's the only way to get to the medical subsection. Pick up the battery from the floor and find a recharger. The one you used before is in hard vacuum now, I'm afraid, but there should be another one on this deck. Once you get the battery recharged, place it in the auxiliary override.
A lot of noise.
Are we?
Research skill of 1 to be researched.
Is there
You can see they've been driven crazy and are attacking me. Swine keeper? FD. Oh.
Run.
Oh, you son of a bastard.
Your song is not heard.
Jeez, they just keep coming. Ah! Security alert caused that. That's why we needed to load. There's no autosave in this game, I don't believe. We can go a different way this time.
That insipid computer Xerxes has shut down the elevator as well. You can transfer power at the engine core on deck 1, which will get the elevator up and running again. But you can't use the elevator to get down there. Wait. There's some kind of maintenance access right on this hallway.
Hello.
You can use it to reach deck 1. However, it's locked, and Xerxes is hiding the passcode from me. Dr. Watts should have the code. He's probably in the crew subsection. Grassi has the key to get in there, but he's in the medical subsection, probably near the biopsy lab. Now get to the medical subsection and find Grassi.
Okay, so she specifically wants me to go over there. You can see it's kind of, interesting. Oh. What I wouldn't give for a gun right about now, though. Sorry, buddy. You nothing, huh?
On most decks, you'll find a quantum bioreconstruction device. Xerxes shut them all down, but I've discreetly put them back online. You'll need to interface with each machine locally to provide a quantum entanglement sample. Once you do that, the device will be able to rebuild your body essentially from scratch. It's not pleasant, but it's preferable to slow decomposition.
Okay. Body bags. What did he have? A psi hippo. Hypo. Remember Citadel. Alright, well I think...
This is Xerxes. Please report any unauthorized database interactions to your Director Superior. Remember, A smooth operation is everybody's responsibility.
I think that's a good place to quit it, actually. So you guys can kind of see what this all is about. It is one of the most loved games that I'm aware of that's older than about 10 years old. I definitely would recommend checking it out. So, alright everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe, check out my Twitch, all that fun stuff. And I will see you on the next episode.